Hi everyone. Today I'm speaking on the artist Diva BRATT. Well, he says he's an artist. I would imagine that if he was an artist and serious about his craft, he would be in the studios putting out good music, not necessarily bashing other artists or trying to tell a Vybz Kartel story from back in the day. Vybz Kartel has moved on from that. So for him to keep going on all these interviews, uh, telling the world of Cartel's past, who doesn't know about his past? Unless you were under a rock somewhere, we all know about Cartel's past. While Diva Brat might be adding and subtracting from the whole thing, I'm not here to say he's lying or he's telling the truth, mind you. But, to make things more spicy and to get more views and attention, yeah, people will add on. So I just want to know what he hopes to benefit from this. Are these interviews paying him more than he would his royalties over time? It makes you wonder. He's really obsessed with Vybz Kartel and his earnings, because I am sure if Vybz Kartel had came back and came out of prison with nothing, zero in the bank, same old clothes from 19 how long, I am sure nobody would be talking about him today. But when you see his wealth, when you see all his investments, cars are investment, but they depreciate. But I'm speaking on real estate. When he sit back and see all this that is happening for Vybz Kartel, had he been cool, I believe, yes, we know what Vybz Kartel said about the grape cases that he had and how he bailed him out a couple of times. But set that aside, had he approached Vybz Kartel in a different way, who knows? We probably will see him on stage with Vybz Kartel. And I'm sure Vybz Kartel, if he's a working man, this gentleman, I should say, Diva Brat, would maybe give him a start. Give him a start whether it be in the business, give him a start all over again, or just funds, just monies that he can have because he's working. How much can you be earning? He's not a scientist, so God bless what he earns. So like I said, I just want to know, would he be better off going in the studio, making music, and long term, he will earn like Vybz Kartel is earning. Put up a YouTube page. Do you know how many thousands Vybz Kartel make per month just on YouTube? Not to mention Instagram and TikTok. He's everywhere and he's earning. It's not just about going on stage. He's posting every day. All his contents, it's all about his everyday moves, his everyday life. Last night we saw him in the studio. So I don't know what he's working on, but you know how I feel about all that down in the throat and all that stuff. I don't care for that type of music from him. So let's hope he's reading all of our comments when he posts new music, and that he's going to clean it up a little bit and do the same for his son, help them out. So Diva Brad, I would suggest you go in the studio, young man, and work on your craft. You seem very talented in that area. Go ahead and earn your money. Don't watch Vybz Kartel. If you're good and good enough, you might not pass him, but you'll get there someday. Okay, so stop going from interviews to bash Vybz Kartel and trying to tell people about what he did in Gaza and all these in Portmore or wherever else he lived. It's not helping your career. People are just disliking you more and more. Why? Because Vybz Kartel is the man right now. It's not that he can do no wrong, but when we see him doing good and someone is trying to bring him back to his past, oh, of course, we're not going to be on your side, my darling. You're wasting your time in on these podcasts or wherever you go for your interviews. You're not making any kind of sense. And while you're there, how foolish you are. You should be talking about you and your plans for your music now and in the future. You're going about this all wrong. And I'm not saying Vybz Kartel doesn't see it. I'm sure it probably comes up in his feed and everything. But it's probably other people that has to point it out to him. And he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't live there anymore. That whole lifestyle from way back before prison, he doesn't live there anymore. That's not his mindset has changed. He has matured. You heard what he said. It's all about making money, taking care of himself and his family, and friends and whoever else he can help, maybe charities or what have you. You're going about this all wrong, and nobody really sees you. Yes, we see you and we hear you because you're talking about Vybz Kartel. But overall, your life, you just seem to be going downhill, my brother. You, for the hype, all of you guys, you're going nowhere fast. So go on your interviews, have your interviews. Maybe it's pocket money for now, but think long term. Think long term, my brother. Have a great day, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't as yet.